I would love to be able to do one of these live streams and my camera actually cooperate. So I'm just using my normal computer webcam today because my camera, I'm about 2 seconds from throwing it. What is up, my britches? How's everybody doing tonight? Happy Monday. I just had taco soup at my local Parker's. Hi, Lauren. What's up, girl? Hi, Anna. Hey, britches. I love how you guys do that. I see you guys all coming in. Hi, everybody. I know it's been a minute. You can probably tell by my face that we've been going through some shit over here, so that's why I've been on like a hiatus. We're just trying to get our house back in order because I told you guys before we had a family staying with us, and we're like readjusting our house like back to normal now. What's up, everybody? Hi, Mama and Britches. Yes, I love it. How's everybody doing tonight? Did everybody watch Shane's new video? I loved it. I feel like there's so many holes that I feel like we're not being shown. I'm going to do a face mask again because I have not felt like putting on makeup lately. I don't know what it is. Loved it. I know I'm like, I'm already like trashing it. Like, I feel like there's so many holes, but I just feel like it kind of like jumps around a lot, which I don't necessarily love, but I loved like seeing like his reaction to the eyeshadows being pressed and stuff. And we're just going to talk about all that. And then we're going to talk about some things that are going on because I haven't been on here in like, I think it's like 2 weeks I haven't been on here. But we've just been trying to get our lives back in order. Yes, loved it. I'm back in the house after my son getting married on Saturday. I think I'm getting 6. Oh, no. Oh, that's a bummer. But congratulations on your wedding. I wouldn't mind longer episodes. I actually want to know it all. Right? That's how I am too. Hi, Ashley. What's up, girl? Oh, my God. I've been editing all freaking day. Oh, that's another thing I've been trying to do is really catch up on my work. So that's why I haven't been really I haven't been on here at all because I've been trying to prioritize my life. I'm feeling sad that I can't attend my cousin's wedding in India during Thanksgiving break because college classes, you know. Hopefully I feel better. Oh, yes. Love that. I want to see. Oh, it just disappeared. I want to see the damn palette. I know. Wedding video come through. Can't wait. Yes, girl. I'm working on a couple more before yours, but there's been one that's just been giving me such a hard time with. So I'm like, I can't rush it. I just need to take my time with everything. I need to move this because I don't want my phone vibrating in the microphone. I feel like this episode was disappointing. Felt bad about Morgan. That's my bridge. Yes, I'm going to start putting this on because I don't want to be on here super late because I'm trying to get up early in the morning because priorities, you guys. I'm trying to be better about my time management and everything. So I really liked how I'm using the Ole Henriksen, was it the cold plunge pore mask? I love this mask because as you can see, I'm breaking out horribly. So I'm going to put this all over these areas here. I want to know what they said about the damn drama. I thought for sure we were going to find out today who doesn't know who Jenna Marbles is. I was really disappointed that they didn't include that because I feel like that's what they were talking about. I will say, though, like, I don't know. I just don't really care about the drama aspect of it. I'm very fascinated with the whole, like, makeup production. I keep looking up at my camera. No, I need to look right here. I'm more fascinated by the makeup production. The only drama, again, I want to see is the Jacqueline Cosmetics lipsticks. Like, I want to see what they have to say about that. But I don't think that we're going to get that anyways. But I want to know who the hell doesn't know who Jenna Marbles is. That's the only drama that I want to hear at the moment. Let me pull up. I took some screenshots today. So we'll see what I thought was interesting. I thought I don't know. Okay, so we'll first talk about what did you guys think about like the conspiracy palette having like the swirl effect on it? I don't like it at all. I was just like, oh man, I hope that they don't do that. I just don't like it. I'm so glad that Shane was like, I don't like any of it. I love the mini controversy. I like how it has the sleeve is like a television, and then the palette itself is like the static on the TV. I like that palette a lot. I don't like what they were doing with like the whole swirl. What do you guys think? Did you guys like it? I just feel like there wasn't anything. Like, I thought it was super boring. I thought when I looked at it, I was like, this is not making me want to buy it. I also don't like the trunk. I don't like palettes like that because they're so hard to store. Like, I love the aesthetic of Jeffree Star's palettes, but I hate how they're like odd shapes and stuff like that because I hate storing them. I don't like the swirl either. I love the TV. See, I love the TV too. Jenna just hit 20 million. Everyone knows who she is, right? That's what I was just like, I want to know who doesn't know who the hell Jenna Marbles is. Oh my gosh, she is socially inept. Oh, we can talk about that later. But in summary, how I feel about that whole situation, like fuck Jacqueline Hill. we'll talk about that later if you guys want, but I want to stick with the Shane Dawson series. The story was kind of cheesy in my opinion. Yeah, I just felt like when I looked at it, I was like, this is boring AF. Like, what the hell's going on here? And I don't know what like it's like the guy that was at the table that does like the business side of it. I just was getting like the worst vibes from him. And I don't know if they're doing that intentionally, but it was just, I understand like, he's like, okay, this is how it has to be. But at first, I don't know. I don't know if I like this because at first everybody's super excited, but then when they see that Shane's not excited about it, then everybody's like, no, I thought it was a horrible idea. You know, I was just like, wait, why? Because now all of a sudden Jeffree was like, I wish I would have pushed the whole triangle, like the triangle feeling. But in the beginning, he was like, if you don't like it, don't do it. So now it's like, wait, what are we trying to do here? It's just so funny how I understand how they want it to be. Like, I think this is all the areas that I'm going to mask for this mask specifically. I like multi-mask most of the time. So I want to focus on like my problematic areas with this right now. I don't know. I just thought that was weird because I'm just not one of those people. Like, I would rather somebody say like, don't fucking do that. Or if you think that it's bad, because it showed one of the clips that Shane was like raving about this one thing and he was like, oh yeah, I really like this. I really like this. And then Jeffree's like in the background looking at his phone, just like, why wouldn't you just come out and say it? Can we talk about the lipstick set though? But I live for the pigs and free Shane. I know. I love that they're going to do a lipstick set. I think that's what I'm going to get that, I think, depending on how much it is. Hi, Jessica. Just got to hear what mask you're using, girl. I'm using the Ole Henriksen Cold Plunge Pore Mask because my face is in like, it's going through it right now because the heat's on, the air is a lot drier. Like my skin starts to dry out a lot during the winter time around here. So this is what's happening. Like my skin's breaking out. So I'm like, okay, I need to do something. And then after this, after I wash everything off, I'm going to go in with all my hydrating stuff. But I'm really excited about that they're going to do a lip set. I'll show you guys that too. I did take a little picture of it. I don't know. How do you guys feel about like the trunk packaging though? Like I don't really love that because again, the storing purpose, it's just so annoying. I really like how they're doing all of, like the pressing in the shadows. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot that's being left out. Do you guys feel the same way? Or is it just me? How is everyone? I'm about to watch a new episode with my sister. I'll come back after we watch. I'll probably be gone because this is probably going to be a short one, but I left the link in the description box if you want to just click on that. That set was beautiful. It would be a nice display as well. I don't think I would display it. Well, maybe I would, but it doesn't fit like the aesthetic of my room. But I think the collaboration is iconic. I've said that in past videos. So I just did like the screenshots of all the designs, but the packaging on the lipstick set, that's everything. I love that. I kind of wish they did like a lipstick set, but with minis. I wish that they did that because I don't think a lot of the shades that are going to be in there are wearable that are in this collection, but I would still like to have them because they did show like a close up. Oh my God, my screen is so dirty. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys can see this. So they did like a close up on, they look like full size. I wish that they did the minis. Like I said, I think that would be much more ideal. They're going to reveal the palette tomorrow. I don't know. Do you guys think there was that much interesting stuff in this video? Yes, minis would be ideal. I completely agree. I think they are cutting out all of Tati James BS. I definitely agree. I think they're, I don't know, like, I don't even know how to feel about the whole, like, robbery thing. Like, I think it's just, like, a big joke to everybody, and that's why I said in my last one, I'm like, was this real, though? You know, it's, like, one of those things where you just, like, I don't know, because I feel like they're cutting out so much, and maybe that's a bad thing or a good thing. I don't know. That's just what we're here to, you know, sit down and talk about. But yeah, the main thing that I took from this video, I thought it was cool, like, seeing Shane's reaction to all of his shadows being pressed and everything, and then seeing what the palette looked like. And then it was kind of interesting too, because it makes you wonder with other collaborations, because he was saying that if you want to launch it by this time, the next time around that they like approve the packaging, you have to pick one. It just makes you sit back and wonder, like, how many people just pick something, even if they're not in love with it, just to get it out in the time frame. And me and my husband we're at dinner and we're talking about it tonight. He goes, you really think this is that interesting? Isn't it just like a clear thing that shows you it's just about the money? It's not about anything else but that. I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to believe that. Just one of those things. I def buy minis. I think a lot of people would, just because the shades aren't like wearable. Like, I don't think anybody will go through a full size, like even Celebrity Skin. That's one of my favorite nude liquid lipsticks. And I still didn't go through that because of how many just freaking lipsticks that I have, or lip products in general. That's where I wish that they did it in a minis. I'm not picky on storage. I just I put things where they fit and move on. I try to, but then because I'm always buying makeup, which I've scaled back a lot on buying makeup, but it's like every time that I buy makeup, it builds up, it builds up and builds up. And then I'm like, okay, I feel like I need to declutter. And I've gotten to the point now that I don't want to feel like that. I just want to use what I have. So that's why I've really scaled back. Whitewashing the series now. I'm assuming that I'm watching the series now. Maybe the comment at the end about the guy that ran TanaCon was funny AF. Just little bits of tea. I think that's what they're kind of doing to keep people that are looking for the drama. I think they're just adding like little like things of tea or drama, or like little comments or little snide comments, but they're not giving us the real thing, to almost like give people the idea that they're going to do like a massive episode, which if they're going to do if they're going to talk about drama at all, do it in one episode. So the people that aren't interested in it just don't watch it, or it's easy to like get past it. You know what I mean? How the brand ships work and natural YouTubers feel pressure to conform. That was a really good topic. I'm glad you said that, because I almost forgot how they were saying how Morgan went on a brand trip. And I think that this is why we don't really see brand trips anymore, is because the YouTubers or influencers are pulling back from it because it's not what they want to do. You just finished the last episode. I thought that was a really good point, because I'm like, it seems like, especially with Tarte, it seemed like people were always tripping with Tarte like every freaking week, it seemed like. And then all of a sudden they just stopped. And all the brand trips, I think they still do them, but not like they did. I thought that was an interesting topic. So I'm like, okay, so they're probably not doing these anymore, because one, I think a lot of people like us, like consumers and everything, were kind of getting pissy about it, because it's like, wait, what? What's the point of this? You know what I mean? And then I don't know. I thought that the whole like conversation with Morgan feeling like I don't necessarily think this is the beauty community. I think this is a very much an LA thing. And I think if you're from LA, don't come for me. This is just my perspective and my assumptions, just because I don't live there. So I don't know. I think LA is a very taboo place. And some of the things I was just kind of like, okay, is this being realistic? Because she's like, I didn't know about lip filler. I didn't know about all this. Like, it's kind of like, who doesn't know who Jenna Marbles is? Who doesn't know what all this stuff is? Like, it's very much predominant on the internet nowadays. And I don't have any judgment if people want to get plastic surgery and so on and so forth. Like, I'm all for it. I have fake boobs. I've been very vocal about that. I did think it was interesting to see like how she felt the pressures to do those things since living in LA and being involved in that, being involved in the beauty community, or in the like involved with influencers. But I don't think the beauty community is all like that. I think it's kind of putting an emphasis on like the bigger influencers, because the beauty community is not just big influencers. It's filled with people like all of us that are on here. There's people that are beauty influencers that don't get plastic surgery, that don't have lip fillers, that don't have face fillers, that don't do all this shit. And they made a good point that a lot of these people are doing it because they're getting it for free. Like, hello, just like with the makeup that they get, like they're showcasing it to get more people to buy it. It's the same concept. That's where I was just like, how didn't you understand that? I didn't even know Morgan was an influencer like that. I don't think she is because I don't look at her as like an influencer in the beauty community. I just look at her as an influencer because she's associated with Shane Dawson. Like, I don't know, because I had never heard of her before Shane and Rylan got together. I didn't know till after this episode. They have been throwing brand trips since back in the day, but only for magazine editors. It was never so public though. Right. It made me sad when she said they treated her badly. I totally believe it though. And I totally believe that there's people, and this is kind of where Jeffree kind of spoke up. He's like, a lot of them are lying about how much money they make and all the opportunities they get, where maybe some are, but maybe some aren't. But it's never a pleasant experience being with people like that anyways. And I can only imagine how she would have felt being in like a foreign country surrounded by all these types of people. But I don't think it's only the beauty community though. Like even she said on the brand trip, she was on like a brand trip with a beauty company, I think, but none of them were beauty influencers. So I think it kind of painted the beauty community in more of a negative light with those comments. But Alicia, you never realize that many of the people involved in and around the community can be shallow. It's just kind of a shocking concept to me. I think there is a beauty community and a makeup community. Beauty community is more superficial. Makeup community is more about the makeup. Yeah, I agree with that. But I mean, I think we kind of all consolidate it into one, and that would be the beauty community. But I agree with that completely because I feel like there's the beauty community that really focuses on like the taboo shit and like you have to fit this certain look. And I blame brands for so much of just the negativity that the community has, just because they're the ones that are putting the emphasis on those certain things. Whereas if they didn't support people that did problematic shit, it like all intertwines on everything that I've said in the past. It's just, I don't know. I blame brands for a lot of it. And that's probably why a lot of brands probably won't work with me. And it almost made me think the other day, I'm like, this whole, just with the more drama and everything that's been coming up in the community, I'm like, I will never be considered like a top influencer in the beauty community just because of the way that I am. I would refuse to conform to be the way that a lot of these people are. Interesting thought. I never really separated the two. I never did either, honestly. I think of it more of like a lifestyle community versus beauty. I think a lot of like the beauty channels or makeup channels are starting to like evolve into more lifestyle because people aren't necessarily coming to, I think even channels like mine, I think people like the more like relatability. And I think that's where a lot of channels, even myself, like I see that people like seeing more than just makeup from me. So I start incorporating different lifestyle things because it kind of makes you, it makes viewers feel like they can relate to you more when they're seeing nothing but these massive influencers that have these lavish lifestyles that most of us will probably never live. I don't know. I think that's why, I don't know. I think you make a good point, but I think I agree more with the whole, like there's the beauty community and then the makeup community, but I could see where lifestyle could definitely come in. Jeffree has always said the beauty/makeup community is the worst. Do you agree? I don't. I think that there's so much emphasis on the negative aspects. And how do I want to say this? I think there's so much negativity because of the people and what gets people in the spotlight. Negative things make that happen, and that makes the entire community look like shit because there's so many amazing like makeup channels, beauty gurus and stuff like that that aren't problematic or whatever, but you'll never see them because they aren't being problematic. I think Andrew has good ideas about the palette designs. I completely agree. I think he's very much involved in the creative aspect. I can't wait to see, because he was like basically designing what the palette's going to look like on Photoshop. I thought that was really cool. Perhaps because I was horribly bullied as a teenager, none of that stuff surprises me. What doesn't surprise you? I like forgot what I was like ranting about. People are wanting more relatable content. I think people are wanting more relatable content and also more drama content. Like drama is what gets the views right now. I mean, I think in general, I think just drama gets people interested. It's entertaining. That's how I pick who I subscribe to about the makeup or themselves. I honestly, now I subscribe to people because of their personalities. I don't even care if I don't like what they're talking about. I'll still watch it because I like the person. But then again, I'm like, I don't even know these people anyways. It's just the person that they perceive to be on the internet. I don't think everyone is that way, but I think many are. Everyone has to feel better than the next person because they're insecure themselves. Completely agree. Toxic and it's sad. Definitely agree with you about the brands are for sure a huge part of the toxicity in the community industry, which is sad. I only think that the brands are just because they still continue to support people when they're doing really shitty things. And I guess we could bring up the whole, because somebody brought it up earlier, the whole Jaclyn Hill, like with her Halloween. Again, I know, way too attached, but the whole like Jaclyn Hill with the Halloween costume, like dressing up as cancel culture, like, bitch, no. That is not at all how anybody took it, I don't think. If you did, please correct me here. But to me, that was just a huge fuck you to all of her consumers, supporters that supported that launch. And it totally like minimized and gave that victim perspective. And now she's making a mockery of it. Like, are you actually fucking kidding me right now? Like when I saw that, like I'm not subscribed to her. I don't follow her or anything, but it was on my Twitter. I saw Destin Daily tweeted it. And it was just like the IG story. And I was just, I heard the music to it. I saw what she was wearing. And I don't want to see any of these comments on this story or this video comments or anything about her getting her boobs done, her weight. I don't want to see any of that because I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck about the slap in the face that I, as a consumer and somebody that is still pissed about the whole situation, like we all know what we're talking about if you're watching this video. I'm sure you've seen my videos about this, but I was just like, wow. Like, I cannot believe it. And that's where it's just, I even tweeted about it because I'm like, y'all wonder why I'm still pissed about this whole situation because it's just a complete lack of morality. I'm going to find the tweet because I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? I hate what social media has become because of influence like this. Make a mockery out of pure shit behavior, lies, and morality. That is exactly how I took that when I saw it. And I was just like, and this is the type of person that brands still heavily support. It almost makes me want to not even support any brands that supports this person specifically because doing such a shitty thing and making a mockery of such a shitty situation that you literally contaminated thousands, if not millions of people, and brands are still sticking behind this. Other influencers still sticking behind this. And it's honestly bullshit. Like, I honestly can't believe that. I would love to know what people would like said. Just seeing that costume, I would be like, wow, like you have some fucking balls. That's exactly what I was saying. And I would have just been like, wow. But that's not like, I don't know. I feel like people to a certain degree are just in their own world and don't really think about how other people felt. Like, I don't think that she felt at all or thought about at all how us consumers would feel or us that were affected by this felt just by seeing this. And that's where it's just like, you have to realize to a certain extent the influence that you have. And I feel like that she probably knows that by now. At least I hope she would feel like that by now. But I just saw that and I was just like, oh my fucking God. But it's like, I didn't want to make like a video like Jaclyn Hill, because I don't want to give her that attention. Like, if you're watching my video and I talk about it, okay, cool. But I don't want to keep shining light because that's exactly what she's hoping for. Like, she wants the drama channels to make videos about this. Like, that's why she invited them all to her fucking party. It's like, you do nothing but complain about that drama community. You do nothing but complain about really the beauty community in general. But I'm just like, I'm dumbfounded. I'm just like, I can't believe that people, brands, anybody still supports a person like this. I took it as you thought you could cancel me, but I'm still here. Exactly. That's exactly what I felt too. And I think it was just a slap in the face to all of us that were, you know, in so much support of that. I don't know. I could go on and on and on about it because I'm just like, yo, fuck you. Because that is exactly how I felt. It's okay. You know, if I all these cares, I know, right? But yeah, complains about me in comments. Like, no, it works. That's why these people do what they do. It's not even just her. That's why all of these big ass influencers do this problematic stuff, because it gains them more exposure. And I cannot, like, I wish that so many more people saw these videos, because it's just like, wake the fuck up. Like, how don't you see this? And it's so annoying too, because it makes channels like me, and I even see other like small channels or smaller channels, or even people that aren't even small, like they all feel the same way that I feel. It's just like, why are we even bothering with this community? Because it's just like, this is the stuff that gets rewarded in this industry. It's so sad, because this could be such a different place. It could be. Britt, did you ever see a video about Jacqueline and her family? Yeah, I have, but I'm just like, I'm so over it at this point. It's too much. And that's where I'm just like, I just pretend that it doesn't exist. And then it just sucks, because there's people that I follow, which I even considered unfollowing people, because I just don't want to see it. I don't want to see anything like attached to these people, but I like these other people, and it sucks, because I don't want to unfollow those people just because of that. But it might get to that point for me. Like, do you guys feel the same way? Yes. Like, what? What? I'm like trying to read this. Like, is she for real? I think that's what it's supposed to say. The nerve for that costume again. Give us more reason to believe she is just out for the money, and so are the brands. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't even know like how to even direct my channel at this point, aside from talk about stuff like this. But I'm like, I don't want to get on here and just sound like a whiny bitch all the time. But it's like, I like doing makeup reviews and stuff like that, and I love to test out products and stuff, but it's like, it's all intertwined. They all support one another. They're all like, if I like cut off all the brands that supported Jaclyn Hill, James Charles, like all these big ass problematic people, I wouldn't have any brands to buy from. And then it's like, okay, now what do I do with my channel? So it's now I just buy the stuff that I'm genuinely interested in, or the stuff that you guys asked me to do. But it's like, it's just at the point you're like, how do I even direct this channel? And I've been really loving Samantha March's videos lately, because she's talking a lot about just buying like makeup on a whim. And even as like a smaller creator, you're always like forced to buy just because you want to obviously put out content that people want to see about new makeup and stuff. But it's just, I don't know. It's like, I'm like stumped, and I've just been in such a makeup funk lately. And I think that's a big reason why, because I'm just like, why am I bothering? Like, I do it for you guys. And then it's just like, a part of me is just like, I don't even want to associate myself with an environment like that. So it's a very difficult and confusing time for creators, I think, right now. I don't know if she truly doesn't see, or she's orchestrating it, but either way, it's wrong. Oh, definitely orchestrating. At least I think she's fully aware of what she did. I think it's entirely set up in advance for biggest impact. Oh yeah, completely agree. Unfollow accounts that don't make you happy. That's where it's like, sometimes they do, like Snyder, Dustin Daily. It's mostly drama channels, and obviously because they have to cover this stuff. But then it's like, I like the people, but I don't like what they're posting about. So that's where I'm just like, I don't know. I think it's going to get to that point where I'm just going to be like, whoa, like I just can't anymore. Like I'm like at the point now, like I can't even log on Twitter without getting pissed off. Is anybody else like that? I'm like, why is this? And it seems like it's only that app. And I've even like considered just switching platforms. Like, I don't see any of the shit on my Facebook. And that's where maybe it's because I don't follow makeup stuff on Facebook, but it's like every time I log on YouTube, it's about drama or something. Every time I log on Twitter, it's like somebody's going off about something or somebody's bitching and complaining. And I'm totally guilty of that, because if I want to go off about something, I go to Twitter, because that's just how I roll. Change of subject. Good call. Did you get the Tati palette? Yes, I did. I was so happy about that palette because I overslept. Like, I set my alarm because I worked overnight the night before. I set my alarm because I was like, I guarantee it's going to sell out. Set my alarm, slept through my alarm. I woke up at like 3 o'clock. It was still available. She was updating Twitter as the day went on, like letting people know like how many palettes were left in inventory. It was just, I guess something happened with the shipping. I think they charged like $1 more, but she updated and she's like, okay, yep, everybody's getting like refunds. Just be patient. Like, that's how to be a boss bitch. Okay. Like, take notes, other people. But yeah, I did order it. I don't know what I'm supposed to get it yet. I don't think I got shipping notification yet. I feel like more and more people are just discussing how they aren't buying as much and feel way better. I just unloaded about 30 pallets and have kept 6. For a long time, I was just buying things because same. I feel like I needed it. I did the same thing, or I bought things because I'm like, I want to be the first to review it, or I want to be the first to talk about it. Because that's where, like, if you don't have a channel, like, that's how like your mentality is. Like, you obviously want to talk about it first, so then people will see you. And I don't know, that's where I'm kind of like, what kind of content do I put out now? Because I'm not buying as much makeup anymore. I ordered her palette on Friday and it arrived this morning. I don't think I got my shipping notification yet. I've been in a makeup funk too, Britt. Today was the first day in weeks I did my face. Oh, the struggle. I know. I think it too. I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, I felt the same way last October. I think like when I'm supposed to be like living my best fucking life doing makeup looks, that's when I have like no ambition to do makeup at all. And that's always like the time my skin freaks out. Like, my skin hasn't been this bad in a long time. And I know it's because like the weather change and stress and all that fun stuff. But I'm like, okay, let's get it together because I want to start using all this makeup that I have and I just haven't yet. She was very professional. I completely agree. I think like my expectations of the Tati palette is I think it's going to be very consistent. I think it's going to be very Tati. Like, I mainly bought it. I don't think it's anything revolutionary. I bought it because it's Tati. I bought it because I know it's going to be a good product, because she's not one of those people that's super problematic. Like, she's been problematic before. She does certain things, I think, to get attention sometimes, but I think she's very much about the makeup. She still buys makeup. She still, like, yes, she does a lot of PR and stuff like that, which I don't have a problem with that because she like compensates it with still buying stuff. So I don't know. I think she's very trustworthy. I think she's very meticulous. And I don't think I don't know. I just don't think, I think she's very business savvy as well, which makes me feel more confident in purchasing her products. I want to get the Tati palette. Yes, I made it here. I hope you don't mind, Shari. Oh my God, you're so funny. I don't even have a channel, but I feel the same pressure to keep hoarding makeup that I don't even use. I am like overwhelmed with the makeup that I have. And I'm like, I want to use everything up. But then I'm like, oh man, it's so much. It's so ridiculous. Please review Tati's palette when you get it. I could see the looks. I can't wait to see the looks you do with it. I can't wait to get it. I'm really excited about it. There's plenty of dope drama-free brands who deserve shine. Look at P. Louise and Melt. Here's the thing. I need to like pick and choose the brands that I'm supporting, because here's another thing that we can catch up about is Beauty Bakery, and there's one other brand. They're now available at Morphe. Is this shallow of me to not want to support those brands because I don't support Morphe? Like, okay, this is how I take it. Because now, I think I even tweeted about this. I'm like, okay, now people aren't buying their makeup products. It makes total sense for them to now like up their like distributor game. I feel like it's just another tactic to make more money. That's where I'm just like, I'm such a salty bitch when it comes to this company, but I'm just like, it just makes you not even want to support these brands. I'm like about to run out of brands to support anymore. But I think like what made me say that is I think P. Louise, they're associated with, not associated, but they're sold at Morphe. So excited. I won the Makeup Geek Halloween giveaway. Oh, that's exciting. I love Makeup Geek. I can't wait for that rebrand. So excited for it. All the reviews have been outstanding. I have not watched really any. I haven't really watched much YouTube. Like Shane's video was the first video I've watched in a minute because I've just been trying to catch up on work. By product speaking, you can trust Tati, and she'd never release a bad product. I don't think she would either. It's crazy how some fans are so diehard for someone that they don't even really know. Some of the biggest influencers could really do anything, and people will still defend them and make excuses for. Yup, it's crazy. And I was I was listening to Samantha Ravindell's podcast, and they were talking about I forget how they worded it. I think I talked about this in my last video, and it was such like a fascinating just conversation, but it had to do with what you just said. Like, you think you know these people, but in reality, you have no idea. Oh my God, I'm like jumping with my comments. They keep like skipping. Let's see. It says, I order as if being the first is important, but it isn't at all. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Just so they can keep making money for making shitty choices. I love that it's all neutrals because I'm a basic bitch. I'm tired of all the colorful palettes. See, I'm not tired of all the colorful palettes, but that's the, like, I bought the Tati palette mainly because it's Tati. And I knew that a lot of people would be able to use it. I knew it would be ideal for a lot of different people. And I really liked the layout of it. I liked how I had like the different categories of the different types of shadows, like mattes, shimmers, glitters. Like I really liked just the whole entire structure of it. I thought it made so much sense. Morphe can eat a dick. Not shallow at all. I feel the same. I'm not 100% sure why, probably because of, see, I think the brand itself is a big catalyst to why these people are the way that they are. So I blame the brands more so than the people individually, but that's just my opinion. You're dead on. They aren't selling anything. They got to get that money somewhere, right? You got Lunar Beauty. I love Lunar Beauty. Oh yeah, they're sold at Morphe. Fuck. See, that's what I mean. It's like, where do you draw the line? She isn't business savvy. Her husband is. I think she is too. She's probably picked up a lot of what he's put down. You know? Girl, I'm late as fuck. I know, we're probably about done. This is already way longer than I thought it was going to be. Morphe shadows don't work for me at all. I do like their lip liners and lipsticks though. I don't purchase from them at all anymore. I know, Audra. I know what that meant. I just won't shop at Morphe through Morphe's site, but I'd give Nabla my money through Ulta. I think about how I shop at Sephora still, even though they still carry Kat Von D. Okay, so yeah, I'll think of it that same way then too. That makes total sense. So maybe not boycott the brand for making shitty choices, just boycott the brand specifically that you don't like, you know? And then just find other means of buying them. Because at the end of the day, the other companies are still businesses. They have to make money too. I'm just being a salty bitch when it comes to certain brands in particular. Love her podcast. I love, I've been listening to her, Samantha Ravindell's and Samantha March's. I have 2 minutes left of the video. Kara, where you been, girl? Oh, in the shower, be right back. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. Good before bedtime chat. Yes. Did you try Gigi's line? No. Okay, let's talk about Norvina'S new brand. Anastasia Beverly Hills has launched 8 palettes within the last 4 months. 8 palettes within 4 fucking months. Okay. I can't wait to listen to Smokey Glow's video. Hi, what's up, girl? I can't wait to watch her video because I feel like me and her are always on the same page with like everything. But Anastasia Beverly Hills for me was such a coveted makeup brand. Like, up until about a year ago, let's just be honest. Like when they launched a palette or when they launched something, like everybody was so fucking hyped to get it. Like borderline shitting their pants because they were so excited. Now, Norvina basically said that these like Norvina palettes and everything, like she just announced that they're doing minis now. And she said that they're doing like it's her brand. Okay. So it's like, but they still have Anastasia Beverly Hills attached to them. Like, so it's a brand within a brand that like what the fuck? It's just I feel like they were looked at as such a coveted brand before, and now it's just ridiculous. And it sucks because I used to love their brand so much. They're listed under ABH on the Sephora website. Yeah, that's where I'm just like, wait, Hannah went off. It was awesome. I can't wait to watch it because I feel like I'm always on, like, I'm just like, yes, bitch. I can't wait to collab with her one day because I just feel like we'll have so much to say. But it just totally just turns me off with the brand. Like, it makes me not want to support Anastasia Beverly Hills anymore just because it's, like, we know in our minds that brands need to make money, but we don't want to see that. Like, we don't want to know. Like, we don't want to admit it to ourselves. Let's be honest. We just don't want to admit it. Smokey points out all the fibbing amongst other things. They need to reclaim their titties. I feel like even though their quality generally remains the same, Anastasia's constant release devalues their brand a bit. And that's how I feel. And I only feel that way because they were so coveted before and they were like a collector's brand. But when you're paying or when you're charging $60 for a palette and you release 7 or we'll say 6 of those, 6 $60 palettes within 3 months of each other because they just announced the mini palettes. So they'll probably be like 30. But it's like, it's almost like acceptable from ColourPop because they're not charging such a crazy amount. Granted, they do entire collections, which is nuts. But that's where it's just, I think it's slowly just diminishing their brand. I feel way too overwhelmed with Norvina, and even as a review blogger, I just can't feel out the breath of just seeing it all. Yeah, like when I saw Kevin James Bennett, he's the one that showed it. I'll actually pull it up because I think I screenshot it earlier, but I'm just like, just looking at it, like, those are all the palettes that they launched in the last 4 months. I don't even think they used to launch one palette within 4 months. And for Norvina to say that this is what keeps customers interested in now, like, are you not listening to anybody on the internet? Because no one is saying that. The more things that you launch, the more that we'll be interested. If anything, everybody's like, yo, slow the fuck down. Like, you hear everybody saying, ColourPop, slow down. And I forget whose video I watched the other day, or I was listening to it. Because that's what I do. I like put it like in the background and I just listen to YouTube like all the time. Somebody was like, are we just wanting them to slow down because it's too overwhelming because we still want to buy it all? Or is it just like slow down because it's just making me completely shut out? Like, I've even considered unfollowing Trendmood, who I've been following for years at this point because she always knows when things are going to launch. Like, she always knows the inside tea, like when things are launching. Like, she has all the details always. And I even had the thought in my head, I'm like, yo, I might unfollow her just because I'm like, it's nuts. It's overwhelming and it's crazy. It's not just quality, it's overwhelming. It gets boring and ruins the excitement waiting for a unique launch. How do they expect consumers to buy all the shit? It's nuts. I bought 2 of the Norvina. I can't read. I bought 2 of the Norvina palettes and I'm so fucking disappointed in them. $185 down the drain. Yeah, that's incredibly sad. I unfollowed Trendmood last year. I check in, but I don't need it in my feed. I even might too. I really love, like, my favorite account now is Beauty Deals BFF. And Trendmood was that account, but Beauty Deals BFF because she does like product breakdowns. She'll do like when stuff's on sale. Like, she does a bunch of different stuff. And I love that account for that, especially for, I just cashed in my Ulta points and she did like a breakdown, like how, like, what is the best way to cash in your points? And she showed like an extremely detailed thing. And then she even does like sample carts and everything. I love that account, but that's where I'm just like, I don't know. It was just so like interesting to hear somebody say that is like, wait, do we want them to just slow down because we still want to buy the stuff? Or is it slow down because we're feeling a certain type of way about it? Anyone else annoyed about the layout of the shades in the Norvina palettes? They could have made it more appealing, but totally missed the mark. I just looked at them and I was just like, nope. I didn't even give them the time of day. Like when I saw the first one, I was like, oh, I'm into it. But then when the next one came out, like 2 weeks later, I was just like, nope. Like it made me not like the number one palette was the one I was most interested in. And I was going to buy it. I think I even said it in like a will I buy it. I was like, I'll buy it when it's like 20% off. But then when I saw the number 2 come out, I'm like, wait. And then the number 3, and I was just like, I'm done. I'm not going to buy from Anastasia Beverly Hills because it's like, it comes back to, it's like, we know you want to make money. We know you have to make money because you're a business, but we don't want to know that. And I feel like with them doing that, it's just showing us like, hey, we need you to spend your money. When Anastasia gave the reins to Norvina, the brand went haywire and downhill fast. But I think they're at the point now, though, they don't give a fuck. They don't care if it goes downhill because they've already made so much money. Oh my God, so much money. I think it's a little odd that Norvina is releasing makeup products under Anastasia's name. It seems like a lot of her celebrities are trying to come out with their own makeup line. Yeah, I completely agree. That's where I'm just like, wait, how are you going to call it Norvina, like its own brand, when it's still under Anastasia Beverly Hills? Like, no, you're like a collection. Like, stay with that. You're a collection. You're not a brand. Unless you come out with your own brand and don't have Anastasia Beverly Hills on it. Even still, don't release fucking 7 palettes or 8 palettes within 4 months of each other. Like, why don't you switch up the types of products that you're doing? Like, give us a setting spray, give us a liner, give us a mascara. Like, mascara, everybody wears a mascara. Give us different types of products, but when you're just doing eyeshadow palette, eyeshadow palette, eyeshadow palette, eyeshadow palette, we're just like, whoa, chill the fuck out. Like, how many eyeshadow palettes are we going to go through? Hate the layout of the shadows. They look like they just tossed a bunch of shades in the air and where they landed as their layout. I completely agree. I like that they do like the A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. I think that makes total sense, like how she did the names of them. But other than that, like, that was like the only thing that I actually liked about it. The other thing I wanted to mention too was, remember how we were talking about the foundation? I ended up buying the Anastasia foundation. And you remember why she said that she put the foundation? She's like, oh, in a makeup kit, you want them to be able to like easily pick out what it is. What kind of other products look like this besides a fucking foundation that makeup artists use? I got thinking about it after. I'm like, that makes no fucking sense. Like, your concealers don't look like this. Your bronzers don't look like this. Your primers, like, you could see the shade, like, you know it's not a primer. I was just like, I got to think about it. I'm like, am I fucking stupid? Like, how did I pick up on that? If they organize Norvina by color, it's easier to show how many oh, yeah, I completely agree. It shows how many duplicate shades are in there. I just read that. Same, I saw them and I knew they weren't for me. I was like, bitch. What one? I seen their post today. It's like a modern day Shiraz. I don't know what that is. It's even bothering me that there are 3 large but only 2 minis so far. I demand symmetry. Please put a blue on your other cheek. No, I don't have any pimples over here. I need to like wash it off because it's super dry right now. I love see lay them out in a rainbow order. I've seen Pop Lux's tweet and was like, yes, you order 1 and by the time you get their first 5 million, their first 5 million new releases are irrelevant. I completely agree with that. That's why I hate like ordering from Ulta, because I feel like by the time I get it, like nobody gives a fuck anymore. What did I just order? I think I just ordered like repurchase stuff. What did I order? I ordered the Disney, the ColourPop Disney, because I can't say no to Disney. I mean, come on. So I did order that, but it's like nobody cares about the Masquerade palette anymore. I bought it because I wanted it, but that's exactly how I'm shopping now. And I encourage everybody to be shopping that same way. Even if I say like something so fucking amazing, like if I say this Sephora 64 brush is the best fucking foundation brush you've ever tried in your life. If I say that, just be like, nah, bitch, I don't need a foundation brush unless you need it. Like, that's how I'm taking even like recommendations videos. Like, do you guys want me to do a Sephora recommendations video for the sale that's coming up? It's in like 2 days. But I don't know. It's just, I'm telling you, it's such a confusing time for creators right now because I feel like everybody's just not buying anything, which isn't a bad thing. Well, it's not a bad thing for us. Kind of, because we're like, what the fuck kind of content do these people want to see now? Like, that's where like we really value what you guys have to say in regards to content, because obviously we want to put stuff out that you guys want to see. These mini palettes are annoying if the colors are the exact same or some are dupes from a bigger palette. See, that's where I don't like mini palettes that aren't cohesive with one another. Like, when I looked at the picture, let me look at it again, because I was like, I wouldn't make an eye look with those types of shades. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's where Makeup Geek always had nailed it when they did mini palettes or the 9-pan palettes, because they just, you could easily use, like, get a bunch of different looks with it, where it's like, with this, you get like a yellow, an orange, another orange. I don't know. It's just like, I wouldn't think to do a look with these shades in there. This is just how I do makeup. It's just, I don't know. It's very confusing for me. And it doesn't inspire me. I'm just like, no, it makes me have to grab another palette. And I don't want to do that. Like, if I'm using a palette, I just want to use that palette. I don't like to reach for other palettes. Not all the time, at least. Like, I want to just be able to, like, that mini palette, I couldn't take it somewhere and take it by itself. At least that's how I do makeup. Bitch, what else is in a bottle like that? Get the fuck out of here. Oh man, I'm gonna jump to the bottom because I feel like I'm like so far behind in the comments. I don't even know where I was. I'm seeing a lot of viewers want to see more stuff you already have. But like what? Like, anytime I've ever done tutorials on my channel, no views whatsoever. Like, these types of videos get the most views because I'm just bitching on the internet about just drama, and I don't want my channel to be like that. I only talk about this stuff because it genuinely bothers me. And I feel like it's a massive problem right now. But once it like chills out, I don't know how much I'll talk about it. But I'm only talking about this stuff so much recently because of Shane's series at the moment. You're totally giving me Picasso Smurf vibes with that mask. I love the color of this mask. I think it's so cute. Everyone is relevant. I hate that term. If you're kind and considerate human being, you're relevant. Completely agree. Huda's new 9-pan neutrals look tempting to me. I'm pretty basic. See, I looked at those and I was like, they look just like my new nude, like the nude palette that I have from Huda. So I'm like, I'm not going to buy those because I feel like they look so similar to that. But if I didn't have that, I would be interested in those. Y'all, my irrelevant. We're just got through saying everyone's relevant. And then she says, my irrelevant ass got 5 views and felt famous. I am deaf. No fucks. That gives no fucks. I love it. I think a lot of people overbought and are trying to use up all the makeup they have. I know I am. Between like buying and subscription boxes, I have too much. See, I still love subscription boxes though. Oh, where's my moderators up in here? No one watches tutorials. People love negative videos and declutters. I know, and it's just like, why? Why do we love negative videos so much? Not saying that I don't watch like negative videos or drama videos, because I do. I'm not gonna lie, but it's just like, why? Why are we like this? No, not tutorials, more get ready with me chatty videos. I could start doing more of those because those are easy. I was doing it when I was actually consistent with filming and everything. I was doing tutorials like set to music on my IGTV, but now I'm just so behind with everything else. So I'm like, okay, I don't have time for that right now. But I feel like that's where tutorials were getting attention, was on Instagram, because it's quick. Like, people don't want to be like, I feel like people are just very impatient nowadays too. Like, I'm surprised that these videos do so well because we're here for so long. I don't know. I'm telling you, it's such a confusing time right now. People say they want more old school videos like tutorials, but then they don't get very many reviews. I've heard other influencers say the same thing, but I like to watch them. Huh. See, that's where it's so confusing. The vocal minority talks about the tutorials and use older stuff. The reality shows that those videos don't get the views. Right. How does everyone feel about the Mercury? Wow, I cannot read, you guys. Why do you watch my live streams? The Mercury retrograde from Huda. Jeepers creepers. I don't like it. I don't like the color story, and I definitely don't like the price tag of it. I think it was like $67. Like, no. Like, your shadows are good, but they're not that good. And my new nude palette, like every eyeshadow look that I do, it looks the exact same. Quick Halloween. Shit. Oh, these comments, they just like jump. I'm trying to like scroll with it. Every time I get a new comment, it like jumps, so I lose my place. Quick Halloween pro tip. To get glitter off your face, peel off mask is your BFF. That's good to know. I love the colorful half of it. Oh, but the reality is I don't need it because I have other colors in indie singles I love. We're like this because we have too much makeup and everyone's on a low/no buy. I completely agree. I like the new Huda palette. I don't. I was just like, and I'm not like into like the retrograde, I'm not like into that. Like when it was going ape shit on my Twitter, I'm just like, what is this? I don't even know what this means. Apparently, I'm going to be doing a divorce series based on the response to my community post today. Fuck makeup, leave your husband. Oh my God, that's so funny. Emily is so visually appealing to me, but I know I'll never use those pastels. Oh, my favorite RB. I don't know what RBK means. I just think of Reebok videos now are get ready with me chatty ones. Like, what do you guys like to chat about? Like life, this type of stuff? Huh. I miss anti-hauls. I was doing the Will I Buy It. I was trying to do them every other Monday, but my schedule, it sucks, man. I love your tutorials. Get ready with me and reviews. See, my favorite videos to do are like favorites videos. I love favorites videos. And like product reviews, like foundation reviews were like my favorite. Just because I feel like foundation's so important. Or at least it was so important until like I barely wear it now. The Huda one is more spring appropriate. I completely agree with that. Like I was like, why wasn't this lunch before now? Okay, I'm skipping to the bottom because those are driving me nuts. I decided to choose between Tati's palette and the Huda palette, and I went with Tati. I'm so excited for that thing. I am too. I'm excited, not just because I said this already, not just because it's anything like extraordinary, but because it's Tati and it's her first makeup line, and I feel like she handled everything very well so far. Barry, if she leaves you, I will hunt her down. Is Barry on here? What's up, Barry, if you're on here? Did you see Scott Barnes is coming out with 5 new palettes next month? I did. I was tweeting about that. I'm like, why is nobody talking about this? I think he did a video, but I didn't watch it yet. He had like face palettes, highlighter palettes, 2 eyeshadow palettes. I was just like, yes, bitch, get it, Scott Barnes. Oh, Robbie DeChristie. Oh, duh. Oh my God. I do wish she did a fall palette. I mean, I still like it though. You should try to do Will I Buy It as a live stream. And I have been. That's how I've been doing the Will I Buy It. Barry, stop creeping my comments in the live stream. It's so cute though. Love is alive and well in the chat. Creep your comments, dude. I'm interested in your interests. That's a good hobby right there. Can you teach my husband? Hi, Barry. Oh my God. Barry gets the husband VIP or MVP. I almost said VIP. Oh, best husband ever, you guys. Let me buy a car simply because I fell in love with the sunroof. True story. I watched your story and I was just like, damn, that's a sunroof right there. Some people seem to think that deep down Tati is manipulative. Fake. I don't feel that way. So it's weird for me to know others do. I think she does certain things to I don't want to say manipulate, but I guess it is. I think she does certain things like when she's crying on her IG story. I mean, come on, that's you'll make that choice to do that, you know? So I do think some things are, but I don't think she, how do I want to say this? Because I think she's honestly like such a pure human. I think she like does it to like compete with what these other people are doing, you know, but not being like problematic. It just makes people ask like, why is Tati crying? Has anyone's palette shipped yet? I don't think mine has. Hey, Britches, what's up, girl? Because he's not paying. What? I got mine in the mail today. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. I wish I got mine. The fuck? See, it's like you don't want to believe it though. It feels weird to even talk about it. Yeah, it does. It's just like, just because I have like the idea in my head of like how she is as a person, but in reality, I don't fucking know. Maybe she's playing us all. Who knows? We'll never know this. Wow, what state are you in? Oh, 805 bird. Oh, California. That's why you got yours so fast. See, I always get mine super late. That's the other thing that, like, such a disadvantage we have over here in New York. All you California people get your stuff so quick. I ordered Tati's palette, but I haven't received shipping confirmation yet. I don't think I did. I'm going to look right now, just so I'm not talking shit. Let's see. Tati Beauty. Looking at my emails. Yeah, I got my order confirmation. Let's see. Let's see if I have any tracking info or whichever. Yeah, but we are all on fire. I know. That's so crazy. I hope you guys are all doing okay out in California. I know the wildfires are nuts. It's so scary and sad. Everyone likes Tati, and then mean tweet from 5 years ago will pop. Yeah, right. I'm in Atlanta, and I got my shipping confirmation. No, I have no shipping information yet on mine. And I ordered mine on the launch day. I haven't got my shipping notice yet and haven't. Oh, she hasn't gotten the Shane stuff. Yeah, because Kara's going to get Shane's probably entire collection, which you'd think that you would have gotten it by now. I'm very curious about that too. Like, I don't think I've seen anybody get theirs yet, though. Maybe you'll get it on the 1st when it launches. But that's where it's like, if they're going to send you PR, like, why wouldn't they send you it a little before? I don't know. But then at the same time, a part of me is like, I'm glad you didn't get it yet because I don't want to know. But that's what they, like, all these bigger influencers are always saying. They're like, oh, we want to get PR because we want to, like, put our videos out before it launches just so we, like, have the opportunity to see if it's good or not, you know? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm kind of like, I don't know. How do you guys feel? Do you guys like when, like, influencers get their stuff so far ahead of time, or would you rather them get it, like, when we can get it? I feel bad I'm even further east than you are. I got order confirmation and I emailed about shipping today, but I made it clear I fully understand they are swamped too. Oh, completely agree. And I'm sure they're behind because of the fires and everything. I will shit a goddamn cat when I finally arise. Right? I know. I'm so excited for you. The reveal is tomorrow, so maybe Wednesday. Well, I'll be on the lookout whenever you get it. I'm sure you're going to message me anyways and be like, aha, bitch. Because they haven't shown the palette yet. That totally makes sense. Does anyone know how many she had to ship? I think are you talking about Tati? I think she sold like 100,000 palettes. I think it was 100,011 in total. Oddly Aquarian, what's your real name? I think I've asked you this before. They have so much hype behind that launch, they don't even need the PR hype. For real, I know, right? They don't want anyone to get them and get bad reviews, disturb the crazy sales. I know. I'm going to be so fucking critical. Like, if I can even get it, I'm going to be so critical on it just because of how much hype this is going to have. But then at the same time, it's like our reviews aren't even going to matter because everybody's going to have bought it already. Trend Mode has been bought and paid for. Stephanie, she had a first run of 250,000. Also, maybe I don't know. I don't fucking know. In reality, she could be lying to all of us. Who knows how many that she actually sold. Either way, they are making millions. Completely agree. To be honest, I stopped listening to YouTube recommendations when back to Mac with a lot of products. I still listen to reviews. I listen to certain people for different reasons. I don't like when influencers get it too early. I agree with that. I like when they get it like, I don't know how. I have a different feeling on it now, I think. Now I'm just like, I wish that PR would just go away, honestly. And I don't know. I feel very different. Like, I'm totally biased towards Kara because I'm like, I'm so excited that she's getting it because I think she's very deserving of it. And I love that it's a smaller content creator that's getting PR for such a massive collaboration. Like, I think it's going to be huge for her channel. So it's like, a part of me is just like, yes, I'm so glad about it. But then a part of me is like, I just wish that PR would go away because I think a lot of shitty things in this community specifically would go away if there wasn't PR. Or I think it would at least help. Influencers want to stay on the PR list. Exactly. That's like one of those things that I feel like people just positively review stuff because they want to stay on PR and all sorts of stuff like that. I think a lot would change if PR would totally change. Tell me about the mask that's on your face. It's the Ole Henriksen Cold Plunge Pore Mask, and it needs to come off. So I'm going to jump off now because I'm already on here way longer than I anticipated to be. This is what always happens. I really like the pig box, the lipsticks brand. I almost buy it for the box. I wish there were minis. We talked about that earlier. We can't wait to see a review, Kara. I think PR is definitely a downside in it that influencers get overwhelmed with product and then we don't get to see anything past a first impression. Completely agree. And I even think that with myself, like all the videos that I've put out lately in a review form, they're first impressions because even just me as an average consumer, I'm overwhelmed with what I have because I don't put makeup on every day. And I completely agree with that too. And I've said this about, I did like a makeup or things I wish brands would do differently. I did a video like that and I talked a lot about PR. I wish they would change up the way that they did PR. Like, send it to these people for one launch. Send it to these people. Like, don't send the same people all of your launches because they're not going to review everything. And it's like that could go to somebody different. You know, it's just kind of giving equal opportunities because it's such a saturated community. Oh my God, it's crazy. There's so many content creators out there and they're just overlooked because of numbers. They're overlooked because they don't have the subscriber counts. I feel major pressure about it because I am so small. I feel like people will be like, how does this bitch get on the list? Then he could be like, I was in the fucking series, bitch. That's exactly what I would say if they're going to be assholes. But no, you're talented. You're a no bullshit person. You're relatable. Like, you have every reason to, like, you've earned PR. Like, there's no reason that you shouldn't get PR. At least I don't think. I have my eyes on the mirror lipsticks and pink pig purse. I'm just looking at the makeup. Like, I wanted to get like a shirt or something or like a sweatshirt, but they sold out so quick, so I didn't get one. But I'm just like the makeup. The purse, I won't use that. How about all the companies in the world only send PR to you and Kara? I think there's so many people that give genuine reviews, though. We just talk way more explicitly than most people do. I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it, but then I even think people would say the same thing about me, though. If I was getting PR from all these companies, they would be like, why the fuck is she getting all this PR? I don't know. I think PR just kind of creates a hostile environment, even. Every influencer could review a different product and still not cover all the products. For real. There will always be haters. Just do your best, Kara. Yeah, like, you're going to know. You're going to know who the real ones are. You're going to get mean comments or whatever. Like, you know, people are going to say stuff like that. Block them out. I know. I can't wait to meet you in real life. I mean, who wants a collab with Kara C? We talk about this. I feel like in every video, we're like, who wants us to collab? You have earned every bit of PR. Don't let anyone tear you down and make you feel less than. Completely agree. I wish the internet would just start being a more peaceful, nice place. I completely agree with that, Melissa. Brands should start doing stuff for their consumers or customers instead of brand trips. I think instead of a lot of things, I think they should be thanking their consumers versus thanking their influencers. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I know they're selling products because of influencers, but in reality, like if they make good products, you're going to sell them without influencers. Like, hello. Oh, thank you for being so wonderful. Kara, you're so funny. Let's see. Should we tell him about the plan, Brett? I don't know. Should we tell him? What plan? Spill it, bitch. But Tati did that, and I loved it. Her first launch with all of her subscribers. Fantastic. I know. I thought that was awesome. Shit, not shut. The brand trips are being paid for by us. They all worked in the cost. Yes, absolutely. No one should ever give me. Wait, no one should ever give me PR. I don't know what FRF means. Wait, what? I think we should. Don't change the subject. Me and Kara and Smoky Glow are going to be collabing tentatively. It may or may not be next month. It's been in discussion. Oh, for real, for real. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, as of right now, it's happening. And it should be next month. So if you guys have any videos that you guys want to see from us, make sure you let us know what you guys want to see. I know, because me and Kara were like, wait, what the fuck are we going to do now? Is Rich Lux biased? Yes, I completely agree. I completely think he is. I still like Rich. I do think he's biased, though. He's even admitted it, though. Tati, self-obsessed, can't stand her, total master manipulator. I don't think that, but I don't know her, so you could be right. I don't know. Shut the front door. Yes, Clam and Century. Oh, I want to see you bitches interact and drink wine. LOL. I don't think Hannah drinks though. No, she doesn't, because she's in recovery. So it's like that'd be me and Kara. That'd be a me and Kara video right there. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Hannah doesn't eat cereal. And everybody's gonna be like, you guys all just need to get drunk together. I want to get drunk so bad with Kara and Teresa's then. Oh my god, that'd be so freaking funny. And I have to be careful about my surgery. I know. I'll just be the one that's wasted. Do that game, but with makeup. Gonna mess this up, but who'd you rather? Oh, fuck, kill, marry, or something like that. And then you all pick products, but none. You can pick the same. Oh, that's a good idea. We'd have to really sit. That's a good idea. Include me, damn, I'm lonely. If I pass out after a shot, please roll me in the corner and cover me with a blanket. I got you, girl. That's what friends are for. Especially today. What is the collab? Can it be a live stream too? We've talked about doing a live stream, and then it'd be with better quality. Like I just could not get my camera to work tonight. I was because I had to take it because I had to film something this weekend. So it would be. We talked about doing a live stream, and then we've also talked about filming, but we're like, wait, I don't know what the fuck to film. So we have to come up with ideas. I feel like something like this is how I look at it. If I collab with Hannah, even if we all collab together, I think it has to be about something like commentary worthy, because like when I think of Smoky Glow, I think of commentary. So if we do a video like that, it would have to be on something like that. But me and Kara, I think we all do relatively the same type of content now, because I have been much more of like a commentary type channel lately, which I'm not mad about. But I think, I don't know, I just like when I picture a collab, it would be like talking about something along those lines and then putting makeup on maybe. Oh my God, what have I missed? You guys can tell her. When it comes to makeup brand owners. We'd be sitting there like Googling what these people look like. You guys should do an unpopular opinions and debate in a funny way. We'll have to do like I'll have to do a community tab. Maybe I'll do that after this, and I'll have you guys leave like your types of videos that you guys would want to see. Because obviously, if we're collabing, we want to put out something you guys want to see, and then maybe we could take like a bunch of your guys' ideas and kind of mash them up to come up with even a couple different videos. Because I'm sure we would all be open to doing more than one video. You know, I'm sure there's gonna be like one video on each of our channel, but we'll see what we come up with. It's my day off, and my boyfriend has been at work for over 12 hours. I can't entertain myself. That's what we're here for. I feel like Hannah will have amazing ideas for commentary stuff. That chick is so clever. I know. This is how I'm going to feel, though. Like, I'm going to be sitting in a room with Kara and Hannah, and they're both so intelligent and so smart, and they say words that I don't know, and I'm just going to be like, I'm a fucking idiot. That is going to be me. So if I'm dying laughing the whole time, it's because I don't know what you're talking about. They're like above my curriculum. Okay. I may just sit and giggle stupidly. I think we're all going to thrive together. I think it'd be such like, we would be like an episode of The View. I think it would be, we would just feed off of each other so well. And we're so all outspoken. I think it would be amazing. I think a lot of beauty channels are moving towards commentary. It just makes more sense. I think it's just what people want to see. Like, you want to see us talk about the shit. Maybe top scandals in the beauty community this year. That's a good idea. Top scandals. Like ranking the top scandals. I was supposed to start with work today, and I lost my ID, and they wouldn't let me start paying for my... Oh, that's a bummer. Hi, Kimberly. What's up, girl? These live streams get me so much joy. I just hate that they're always so long, but it's okay. As long as you guys like them, I don't care. These live streams... Oh, I just read that. No. Don't underestimate yourself. You're a bomb-ass bitch. No, it's just funny because, like, when I watch and listen to their videos, I'm like, I have to Google the words that they say because I'm like, what does this mean? The talk. Oh, yeah, the talk. There you go. You guys could do a girl's day and vlog it. See, my channel doesn't do well with vlogs. Like, I did, I was talking about doing Vlogmas, but I was going to call it BRITCHES. And I asked on Twitter the other day, like, if I do BRITCHES, what types of videos would you guys want to see? Because I tried doing vlogs. Like, all of my vlogs have like 100, 200 views. Like, they just don't perform well on my channel. And for how long you're filming and how much editing goes into it, it's like, they just weren't worth it. Granted, it's really cool to go back. Like, I was watching our Disney vlogs the other day. So I'm like, or like a week or two ago. It's cool for me to look back at it, but I don't know, like, they just don't perform, you know? Brady had 2 B's. Oh, thanks, Kara. I'm the one that just keeps saying blue eyeshadow is blue. You're talking about the social impact. I know, right? Do they want to figure out who is Mina Morgan? No. Just got back from Target. Yes, girl. Top scandals, but make sure there's a newsreel at the beginning. We'll have to like have Jenla's reviews come up with a newsreel for us. I love the length of your lives. I don't know. I get so many mixed, like so much missed feedback on it. Like, some people are like, these are way too long, and other people live for it. I like your Disney vlogs. I love them. I love that I could look back on them. My computer's about to die because I was not expecting to be on here this long. But let me get through these last couple comments, and then I'll jump off. A society that prioritizes... That's too much for me to read right now. The longer, the better. Wow, that sounded really bad. Especially the mixture. Oh my God, we were turned, especially Shannon, turned up. Oh, hold on, I gotta hide that one because I don't know what they're saying. Our brains just go there. Where the worst is actually makes us the best. Got to jump. Good night, but just stay classy. I do too, because I've already been on here way too long. Look at you guys talking in other languages. Like, what the hell? All right, so this is it for tonight's video. I hope this was entertaining for you. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see, because again, this is a very complicated confusing just time in general. Told dude he's on the wrong channel. Oh, look at you, girl. Handle it. Yeah, let us know what you guys want to see. That goes for me. All your favorite content creators. Like, a lot of people are very confused on what type of stuff you guys want to see right now. So do that. Let us know. I'm going to put a community post actually right after I get off this video. If you guys want like specific videos for mine, Kara's, and hopefully Hannah's collab, if we do it all together, whatever, like, give us all your ideas. That way we produce stuff that you guys want to see. So I'm going to wash this off my face. Thank you guys for tuning in yet again for another long-ass live stream. But I hope to see you guys again. I know Shane's coming out with a new video tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow or not, but we shall see. So I don't know. Turn on your post notifications so you get notified when I go live. And peace out, my britches. Bye.